Hi there, my crafty friends. It is Wednesday, June 12th, and it is 7:30 p.m. I realized I posted on Instagram that I was going live, but not on Facebook. So I'm hoping that you know my schedule well enough that you know that every Wednesday at 7:30 Central, I go live. Except one time. Just give a minute for people to pop on. I can't close my door because there is a puppy asleep in the doorway. I wish you could see her. She looks very cute. So, if you saw the description, it says Crafting Live with Over the Moon. This is my product of the week this week. I do a product of the week almost every week. There was 2 or so in May that I didn't. It happens. But this is my product of the week. So if you order this by end of day Sunday, June 16th, you will get a little something something from me. And you could even tell me what it is you'd like. There is a limit. There is a method to my madness. And if you order this, I'll give you my method. I just realized I grabbed the wrong step set. So we are working with 2 step sets tonight. Love What You Do and Over the Moon. Can you guess what we're doing? I'm gonna flip this around and we will get our craft on. I'm sure you've got a good guess of what it is, but let's do it. So this is the card that we are going to make, but in a different colorway. I'm just gonna turn on my extra light here. So I've got windows open, I've got the door open, and yeah. Let's move this one down. It is a beautiful evening. So windows are open. We've got just air conditioning on it, or off. It's lovely. You can see I've been crafting a lot. So let's turn this over. Hi, Wendy. It feels weird to say good morning because it's 7:30 p.m. here on Wednesday, but good morning. Okay, so we're going to make this cutie, but instead of gray granite, we are going to do it in soft suede. I feel like I still got a bit of a shadow there. I can see North Shore Stamper is still live, so I'm expecting a few people might pop on after she is finished. I'm hoping I don't have too much of a glare. Okay, so I have pre-cut a couple of pieces. If you can see on this one, I used the Whisper White flax ribbon. We are going to use the burlap one on this. This is basically the same thing, just one is white and one is brown. So we're going to do this, but he will be in brown on this card. He. There's no horns, so, I mean, it's not obviously a he. But let's start with our spots. So this is the Love What You Do stamp set, and this is where we get our cal spots from. I'm just going to pull this up on my iPad. While I'm doing that, in case you missed it, this is the card that I shared on Instagram and Facebook the other day. I think this was on Monday. So how cute is that? There is a video on this one, and it's a super quick, like 3-minute video. So head on over to my YouTube channel after this and take a peek. And then this is the card that we made at my team meeting the other night. Aw, thank you for the hearts. So I used the Praiseworthy Prose bundle. We cut out baby and did our eclipse technique, but we stamped the bundle of joy a few times, and then I opted to stamp some little bunnies from Wildly Happy on there. And then I put a few sequins. So super cute baby card. Nothing on the inside right now. And then just a little bit of Whisper White twine on the side, just for a little something. Okay, puppy's still sleeping, but she has changed spots, still in the doorway. So I'm sorry if you hear hockey, and my son's probably going to come and ask me a million things. We are going to use soft suede for this so that we get some beautiful tone on tone. Feels weird saying beautiful with brown, but whatevs. Uh-oh, something's happening. So you don't need to focus a whole lot in this area because you're not going to see everything that's under. But I would advise that you turn this every time that you use it so that you don't end up with your dots the same way every single time. Now, before we get too many in here, let's start with our big spots. Isn't this adorable? So I announced on my business page today that I am going to be doing a bingo in a couple of weeks, I guess a month. And registration, so to speak, is open for that. And I would love to have you come. Okay, so that should be good. I'm not folding this top part yet because it's just easier to work with. But once we fold it over, it could be that we end up putting some more spots there. Chrissy said she just bought this set. Isn't it adorable? I wasn't going to get it because everyone was getting it. And then I'm like, oh, it's too cute. It's just too cute not to get it. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Turn my volume down here. I was watching Netflix on my iPad yesterday, so the volume is probably going to be pretty high. I was watching The Quiet Place with John Krasinski and his wife Emily Blunt, and I love that movie. I don't know how many times I've watched it, and I am not like a thriller type movie person. And then the other movie that I've watched, I don't know how many times, and my daughter keeps bugging me, is The Choice. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie, and it is, I don't know what it is. I'm hooked. I've watched it like every day. It's a very beautiful love story. I think that's what it is. So this is the second largest of the stitched nested dies. Just cleaning that off on my chamois. I like this little cow that is laying down, and then there's some tiny little grass here. And you just need to do a couple of these just to give it the impression that, I almost said the pig, the cow is lying in the grass. So let's just do 3. I did 5 on that one. You've got the whole power of odd numbers just sticks with you, doesn't it? And then we're going to put cows it going in the grass, because who doesn't love a good pun? Let's put it off to this side this time. How cute. There are some adorable designs using this stamp set already. I don't know if you don't follow me on Pinterest already, I am pinning all of the adorable things that I see using this snap set. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to grab my soft suede, old olive, pool party, and let's do daffodil delight. Wendy, the spots are from the Love What You Do stamp set. So it's this one here, and it's the small and the medium. That would be one ginormous spot. Petal pink. I knew I was missing colors. Okay, let's start with the little yellow bell. So I kind of had some, not aha moments on the weekend, but I am making some changes yet again because it's my business and I can do that. So I have dropped a couple of design teams that I was on. I've kept two, one of them being the Stamping Society, because obviously that's my thing that I started, so that's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to start with dark crumb cake for the spots. So there's that, and then the one stamp at a time blog hop. And that, my friends, is tomorrow. So after I finish here, I've just got to finish the last couple touches on my blog post. Kind of looks like it has a black eye. So I am not doing the Paper Pumpkin thing blog hop. I'm finding that I end up feeling really guilty. I've got all of this, I'm spending money on a subscription that I don't really have time for, and I'm not utilizing the kit to the extent that I should be, so why am I doing that to myself? And then it's money that can just go to other things. Let's be honest, other Stampin' Up! Product. I totally thought I was using the dark already. So what else is there? So there won't be the Paper Pumpkin party on a monthly basis. And I will be focusing on, obviously, my in-person classes, which are still happening at least twice a month. And then I will be offering an online class each month. And for those that are local to me and would prefer to come to an in-person class, that option is there. So if you purchase whatever the bundle is or the supplies that the class features, you will be able to attend that class for free or for a small cost just to cover supplies. I just need to make sure that I'm taking care of me and doing what's best for my business. Because if I don't, no one else is. So I have a Daisy Lane class in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. It's next Saturday. So I'm offering that as an online class. And then that was my product of the week last week. So anyone that purchased that bundle with me got their class for free. And like I said, those that are local to me can come to the in-person class next Saturday. This is a very popular bundle and tutorial. Incredible. So you can spend as much time or as little time as you want coloring this. You don't want to oversaturate any particular area because it will start to run outside. The paper can only hold so much ink. Okie dokie. So let's do a little bit of this grass. Do kind of our horizon. And then the rest can be in light old olive. When I first started coloring this, I thought I would just kind of give the impression of it every now and then, but it looked kind of funny. You do need to kind of give yourself an outline to work with. Sorry if my head keeps popping in here. well. Keep going over it forever. Okay, so now let's do some pool party. And I think I just used the light on this one. Here's a poll for you. So with the Stampin' Blends, what color do you go through the most? Which one have you had to replace? Which one have you had to replace numerous times? I'll tell you mine. Let's just see if anyone answers first. Whoops. I don't see any comments. Now, done with that part, grab a white gel pen and you can just go over any parts that you, whoops, may have gotten outside of the lines with. There we go. Just keep messing with it. Okay, that's enough. So let's take our piece of burlap and just kind of measure it to the card stock. Cut that at an angle, and I just use glue dots to adhere it. I will tell you that the burlap grabs the glue dots much better than the Whisper White does. Okay, and now we can pop some dimensionals on this guy. And I just put 2 along the top, 2 along the bottom, because that burlap is going to lift it in the middle, and then a couple of minis just to prevent any sagging. So as part of the One Stamp at a Time blog hop that I am participating in, there will be a video. So if you're interested in that, it will be live tomorrow morning. Okay, so remember when I said that once this is folded, we may need a few more dots. So let's grab, the small one should be enough. Grab our soft suede again. And it's just going to be a couple that are off of the edge. One more. One more. There we go. Those ones look a little too perfect. So that is all, my friends. Actually, I lied. One more step. We're going to give this a little bit of spritz. Just a little bit. Okay, that is all. We've got one soft suede, we've got one gray granite, and I wish you could see just how cute it is. My coloring on that one, I must say, was superb. Not quite as good on this one. I kind of overdid it by the little nostril there, but whatevs. And I'll fix this part of the grass. Okay, so that is all, my crafty friends. I thank you so much for joining, and I hope you will come back each and every week on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central. Bye.